Hello everybody, welcome to another guiding tutorial for the golden shot. Difficulty level is hard, and we're gonna have a look at the Shiruba Springs hole number 8. And it's so surprising though that we're getting another golden shot on the Tuesday. Always been on a Monday, if I can remember it correctly. Before we have a closer look at all the content here, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification. For those of you that are looking to improve your game even more, have in mind that we do have a 50%, yes, 50% discount on our tournament guide packages on patreon.com/golfclashtommy. We do have that up till the end of the 23rd of April. Use the code that you can find in the description down below and try out the best guides on the market. Alright, we're gonna play Shiruba Springs hole number 8 like I said, and we're gonna play it with this landing position. You can see that I'm turning the screen to the side, looking at it from a left to right view perspective. And the reason I do that is to give myself a much clearer view, especially about the white rim, because it's otherwise very easy for that to blur into the rough. Or just being off the rough if I'm looking at it from, tee to pins perspective, for example. So red just into the sand, you can see you have it there. However, the biggest focus points is yellow by left rough and white on the right rough. So you can have it there on the picture. That's what we are going to do. We are adjusting with our long iron max plus 30%, so it's a lot of adjustment in terms of that, but you can see the ring pull is still less than 5 in the majority of the winds. When it comes to another little extra bit is like, unfortunately, we do not have enough side spin when it comes to the ball that we're using. If we are going to find a way to just use side spin, we're going to have to play extremely close to the rough line in some wind angles. And I would say in some wind angles, it's not even going to be possible to attack the pin because you will be clipping the rough with your first bounce. So we are using a certain amount of curl to somewhat compensate for the fact that we are not having enough side spin. Now, this is instructed on the guide as well, and obviously if you do have the angles that do require curl, this is going to be hell of a lot tougher than if you're having an angle that doesn't require any curl whatsoever. However, though, I do recommend to not go too heavy on the curl. Be careful with it. I understand that it might be that you're not, how can I say, curl is difficult, especially if you're going to have to rush it. It's very easy to get some overpower on. It's very easy to get some underpower on. So be careful with it and just do your best. VPR table on the right hand side, we have that, and we will be summarizing with the text guide at the end of this video. So we go with shot number 1. We are not going to do that yet. We're going to just remove this and we're going to put the shots up. There we go. Shot number 1. Here we do have a headwind. You can see that I'm turning the screen directly to the side to give myself the best possible view. This is no max line, this is no min line whatsoever. So here we're just going to have to rely on our eyes on how we are positioning the rings. So we're doing half a bar of top spin and 2 left spin here. 6.9 miles per hour is 4.9 rings. And whenever we do have a wind angle that is coming right to left, we are not going to use any sort of curl. So this is a brilliant wind angle for us. Unfortunately, we're not getting this ball in the hole. Spoiler alert, but at least we don't need to use curl and the ball gets down there. Coming in a little bit too hot to my liking. I do think we could, in that case, reduce the topspin maybe slightly in that particular wind angle to be a little bit closer to the hole. It's not a bad shot. I'm not sitting here criticizing when we are around like a green square 2 around the hole. That's okay, but, much wants more. So now we do have a wind angle that is a little bit less headwind. So we do have the yellow ring by the rough line, white ring by the rough. We do in this case 1.8 left spin and no top spin or back spin, which is perfect because the one we had before was a little bit in between, and now we do have a little bit less headwind, and therefore we're going to obviously have to compensate for that. It is harder to read the wind angle here on this particular hole because we are moving out to the right and the pin stands to the left. So, but when it comes to reading the wind angle, you're always gonna do that from looking straight from the tee. We once again don't really need any curl because we do have a wind that is coming right to left, which is perfect. And now we're having the hole-in-one as a little bonus. So we do get the obsidian chest, and we do get some epic cards, we do get some rare cards, and some common cards combined with the berserker balls as well. Now we're going to have a look at a video which I do think is also going to be right to left, but we will be having another wind angle as well, so you will see me doing the curl. Obviously, when we do have ones in the right to left type of wind directions, it's definitely going to make life so much easier for us. So when it comes to the spins, we're setting the spins 5.4 miles per hour, and we're going to do an adjustment as 3.8. And you can see here now that I, in the end, are reducing the topspin a little bit. And at the same time, though, even though this works for us, we are coming in with a bit of pace, and we are lucky that we are ending up into the hole. Here we should have gone with a little bit of backspin, and we should have also gone with a less side spin, because the thing is, when we are bouncing and coming right to left, if we are reducing the topspin and using backspin, it will be more pushed to the left, so therefore we need to reduce left spin. So here I would say we got very lucky in the end. All right, final shot. Apparently we don't have any video with left to right type of wind angle for you. I'm gonna see if I can't. All right, we actually have that. I'm gonna put one more video up for you after this, so you can see from a left to right angle perspective. Now we do have a little bit of a tailwind here, so we're doing 2 left spin. I'm using 0.9 backspin because it's not really a super duper tailwind. It is more like how can I say, in between tail and cross. I don't know, hard to explain. 6.3 miles per hour is 4.5 rings, and we adjust, we take our shot, and we're gonna get this ball to its home. But like I said, I want to demonstrate a video where we are using curl. I think that is important, so we're going to jump on right away with that and give ourselves this one here. So now you can see we have a left to right type of wind angle, and what you're going to notice here now, after we have set up our target, first and foremost, I'm doing this from behind. Look how hard it is to see the white ring's position from this view compared to when we're looking at it from the side. But one thing that also happens when we do have a left to right type of wind angle is that we are going to pull into the sand to the left. And when we're doing that, we're then going to go from a higher to a lower point. And when we go to a lower point, we're always going to land further back. And therefore, we are going to use less backspin, or let's say more topspin in the left to right angles than what we do have in the right to left angles. Now, applying curl according to the chart. And obviously, when applying curl, is going to be hard to be accurate with that. But even if we're using curl and we are still ending up just barely short, needing maybe a click of topspin or something like that, then we are still landing so close to the rough line. So again, the left to right angles much more difficult than the right to left angles, and also the straight tailwind and the straight headwind angle definitely much harder than the right to left, because you're going to see here on the picture Shiruba Springs. You can find this text guide in the video description down below, or on our website golfclashtommy.com. Landing position: red just into sand, yellow by left rough, white on the right rough. Don't miss out the chance of 50% off on our packages on patreon.com/golfclashtommy. You have a link in the description down below. You also have the promo code there. The promo code is valid up to the end of the 23rd of April, which is Wednesday. Now, we do have some curl pictures. You can see they are color-coded and kind of speaks together with the certain wind angles in the center. And we do have the left to right direct crosswind. We have touch outer wall, which is outside wall curl, like we call it in guide terms. Left to right cross and tailwind, and left to right cross and tailwind and cross and headwind. Goes with half of the ball into the wall to the left. And then when it comes to a direct headwind and direct tailwind, we're gonna just touch the inner arrows. So we do have the spins, 0.8 backspin, 2 left spin in straight tailwind, left to right, cross and tailwind, 0.3 backspin, 2 left spin, right to left, cross and tailwind, 1 backspin, 2 left spin, left to right, direct crosswind, no top spin or backspin, and 2 left spin, right to left, direct crosswind, half a bar backspin, and 1.6 left spin. Left to right, cross and headwind, 0.3 top spin, 2 left spin, right to left, cross and headwind, no top spin or backspin, and 1.8 left spin, and direct headwind, half a bar of top spin. No curl in any right to left wind angle. Thank you so much everybody for watching another guide and tutorial for the golden shot. Make sure to check out the other content here on the channel. A lot of free content with playthroughs for tournaments, tour play grind. You also have other golden shot videos and shorts, you name it. There's so many things to have a look at here on the channel. If you enjoyed the video, then I thank you for your thumbs up, and I will see you hopefully in the next one.